How to know if women regret losing you. Does my ex still love me? Have you been in a breakup and thought, did my ex regret losing me? Well, as the song goes, because when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. You are now wondering whose part was not even. Keep watching and don't miss the signs we'll be sharing in today's video. She initiates contact. One sign that might indicate your ex regrets losing you is if they initiate contact. Yep, you heard that right. They actually reach out to you first. Now, before you get too excited, it's important to consider the nature of the conversation. It might be a casual text, asking how you're doing, or it could be a deeper conversation about how they're feeling. Either way, when someone reaches out after a breakup, it usually implies some unresolved feelings. But let's not get carried away just yet. Just because your ex initiates contact doesn't necessarily mean they want to get back together. It's important to analyze the conversation and look for other signs of regret before jumping to any conclusions. That being said, if your ex does reach out, it's worth paying attention to. It might just be the start of something new. She brings up positive memories. Are you constantly finding your ex reminiscing about the past in conversations with you lately? Well, it's probably because she regrets losing you and wishes for a second chance to make things right. When your ex-lover starts bringing up the good times you had, it's a clear sign that those moments meant a lot to her and that she misses them. She might talk about how you both used to be spontaneous and how you made her laugh endlessly. The implication of this is that she still thinks about you and wants you back. It's important to discern her motives. Is she genuinely apologetic about her past actions? Or is she just trying to reel you back in for her own selfish reasons? Once you figure out her intentions, you can decide what your next steps will be. Whatever the situation might be, reminiscing is a clear indication that she regrets losing you. She compliments regularly. If your ex is constantly complimenting you, it might be one of the signs she regrets losing you. She might not be able to help herself from admiring how good-looking or well-dressed you are. Even your perfume or cologne might get a worthy mention. Of course, it's not just about appearances. If your ex mentions something particular that she always loved about your personality, she's probably looking for ways to reconnect. Maybe she used to love how you were always calm under pressure, or how thoughtful you were. Either way, compliments are an excellent sign that your ex is still interested in you on some level. Keep an eye out for them, and respond with your own kind words if you're interested in reigniting the spark. And yes, it's okay to acknowledge how good-looking she is too. She shows interest in your activities, so you guys used to share everything, from your career goals to your hobbies. But with the breakup, you thought all that was history, or so you thought. One of the telltale signs she regrets losing you is when she starts to show interest in your current activities. This can manifest in her asking about recent developments in your career, congratulating you on your recent promotion, or even asking about that new hobby that you took up after the breakup. But why is she doing this? Well, she may be trying to figure out what went wrong between you two by retracing your recent life steps. Or maybe she just wants to keep up with your current life. Either way, when your ex-girlfriend starts to show some form of interest in your current activities, it's worth taking note of. She tries to reconnect with your family and friends. So, you receive a text from your mutual friend saying that your ex has been asking about you. Or maybe your cousin mentions that your ex keeps checking up on them. Seems like your ex regrets losing you and wants to reconnect with your friends and family. This could be an attempt to establish relationships and get information about you through mutuals. But wait, don't get too excited just yet. It's important to tread carefully and not fall for any mind games. Your ex could be trying to gain insight into your life, or even make you jealous by showing off a new partner. So keep your guard up and don't share too much personal information through them. On the other hand, if you are genuinely interested in reconnecting with your ex, you could use this as an opportunity to initiate contact or clear any misunderstandings. Just make sure to communicate honestly and set clear boundaries. All in all, if your ex is going out of their way to reconnect with your friends and family, it's a subtle sign that they regret losing you. But before making any big moves, take some time to reflect on your own feelings and intentions. She attempts to make you jealous. It's common knowledge that jealousy can be a powerful motivator. People can become so consumed with the idea of losing something they want that they'll do almost anything to regain it. The same is true for relationships. If your ex is trying to make you jealous, it's likely because she's regretting losing you and wants to see if you still have feelings for her. Signs that she's trying to make you jealous might include talking about other guys she's been seeing or posting pictures on social media with other guys. She might even go so far as to bring another guy around when she knows you'll be there. If you're trying to figure out whether or not your ex is trying to make you jealous, pay attention to the way she talks about other people. Does she seem more interested in making you jealous than actually pursuing a relationship with someone new? Does she bring up other guys unprompted? The truth is that if she's going out of her way to make you feel jealous, it's because she still has feelings for you. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that you should get back together with her. It's important to consider why you broke up in the first place and whether or not you think she's capable of changing. At the end of the day, the decision of whether or not to give your ex a second chance is up to you. Just know that if she's trying to make you feel jealous, it's because she's regretting losing you and wants you back in her life. She stalks you. Stalking someone online and offline is a definite sign that someone is regretting losing their ex. In today's digital age, it's easier than ever to stay in someone's life without physically being there. Constantly liking old photos and keeping tabs on what they're doing can show they're not over you. Similarly, they might start trying to show up in the same places as you to coincidentally bump into you. It can be uncomfortable and overwhelming to think that someone is always watching you, but it does mean that they're not ready to let go of the relationship just yet. It's important to set boundaries and communicate if it feels like too much. Puts you on trial for things you did not do. Let's face it, we all have flaws, but when she regrets losing you, it's hard for her to accept that her decisions were wrong. Out of despair, she might resort to finding faults in everything you do. It's like she's putting you on trial for things you did not do. Though this behavior can be frustrating, it's an excellent sign that she still cares for you. It's a sign that she regrets her mistakes and wants to rectify them. The implication of this behavior for the future is that you need to be patient with her. Assure her of your loyalty and love, and eventually she will realize that she had a good thing going on with you. Analyzing the situation is equally important. Talk to her, try to understand why she's acting this way. What were her motivations when she made the decision to end things in the first place? Hopefully, you can uncover the root cause of the problem and find a way to move on from it. She apologizes for the breakup. One of the signs that a woman regrets losing you is when she apologizes for the breakup. She may express regret for how things ended and take responsibility for her mistakes. This can be a positive sign that she is willing to address the issues that led to the breakup and work towards a solution. It's important to approach these conversations with an open mind and heart, and to listen to what she has to say. If your ex offers to make things right, it's important to consider whether reconciliation is something that you truly want. While it may be tempting to jump back into the relationship, it's important to make sure that both parties are willing to put in the necessary effort to make things work. Take the time to reflect on what you want and need in a partner and communicate your needs clearly. If you liked today's video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this.